we're literally fighting with that voice in our head, and the best way for me to shut her up is, hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I want to tell you about this thing that I started doing a year ago that actually changed my life. It's journaling. So this is my journal. I have this journal that I think I got it on like Amazon or at Barnes and Nobles, but look at the date. It shows January 11, 2023. I started this about a year ago, and let me tell you why I started even in the first place. I started journaling because I had a breakthrough in therapy. I'm not gonna give you the sob story, but there's a couple things that I found out about myself in therapy. I can't communicate my feelings, and the result of that is that I get frustrated and shut down completely. So I had to learn even adjectives on emotions and how I feel about certain things and report back to my therapist. And so a lot of my homework was journaling about a specific topic that week, just writing things down, how they made me feel. She will basically guide me through a certain scenario, right? And so it picked up into me journaling about different things that I wouldn't even talk to her about. Another thing that I learned is that one thing that I do a lot is called scripting. And so it's replaying scenarios in my head over and over again, asking myself if I should have said something different, if I should have done something different. And so it's like a movie. I just replay the movie in my head about a specific scenario all day. And so with journaling, it helped me get some mental clarity, because once you put your thoughts into words on a page, there's nothing you can do about it. It's almost like your brain can't lie to the muscle in your hand. Do you know what I mean? You have no reason to lie because nobody's reading it, and so nobody's gonna perceive you any type of way. I'm not gonna lie, there still is a lot of doubts, but the mental clarity is insane because I know exactly how something specific makes me feel, and I know where that emotion comes from, and I know what to do about it and how to deal with it. So there's a lot of mental clarity and no more scripting, if that makes sense. There is something about putting pen to paper that makes you dig deep inside. I almost see it as like writing an email at work. I want to be concise, but also straight to the point where everything that I'm requesting or I'm feeling is being translated, right? And so with journaling, I find that putting my thoughts to paper forces me to get deep inside and reflect on exactly why I feel a certain way about a specific topic. Does that make sense? So me forcing myself to go deep inside and truly learn about the feelings that I'm feeling and the thoughts that I'm having, it's forcing me to have self-reflection, right? And self-awareness is going up. When I tell you, I've been reading myself like, yo, are you the problem? All jokes aside, I think one last thing I'll say about one of the benefits that I found about journaling is positivity, because you don't want to write down all the time like it's a burned book and having negative thoughts all the time. The majority of the journaling that I do is positive self-reflection and how I'm improving my life. And so there's a positive aspect of it. I am also expressing lots and lots of gratitude, and I don't want to take that for granted. There's so many benefits. I think you can find the benefits on Google and see whichever one resonates with you. And so my core values are changing. I used to be someone that thinks that core values are literally, it's how you were made, I guess, for lack of a better term, but core values can change. Example of that is that I used to be a black and white thinker. I used to think that somebody is either one way or they're not. There is a lot of things that's happening in the gray areas that I didn't take in consideration, and two things can be true at the same time. It's still so hard for me to wrap my head around this, but there's a lot of gray areas in everything, and a lot of people fall into that. It's not always just you're gonna do this way or that way, no. Okay, another thing that I learned is that your body holds pain, and writing things down that makes you feel pain is a way for you to release that pain. It's very weird. I don't know the science behind it. When you're writing things down, it's almost like you're telling someone or you're telling your friend, and in a sense, you're validating yourself, which helps you release that pain. At least for me. I might be delulu. If it's a placebo thing, oh well. Once I am journaling consistently for a week or 2 weeks or a month, I am recognizing patterns of happiness or specific people that played some sort of positive impact into my life, and recognizing that helps me include more of that into my life. So it's kind of like creating some sort of glitch to happiness, right? So it's like I'm noticing things that make me happy, so I'm gonna keep doing that or involving those people so that I can continue being happy. Why not? Anyway, I recommend you to start journaling if you haven't already. And if you tell me I don't know how to journal, okay, there's so many prompts that you can find online. It's super easy. What you can do, you can have a page of brain dump. It doesn't even, the sentence don't even have to make sense. Another easy thing too that I started with are prompts. I'll just write 5 things that you're grateful for, 5 things that you want to release, and 5 things that you believe that are true to yourself. The more you do it, the more you would tailor it to something that works for you. And even if it's one sentence on a page, one sentence, you wake up in the morning, you have your glass of water, you have your coffee, you have your tea, or write one sentence. Just be like, my coffee was fantastic today, and then close it. That's already the starting point, because I know it's super hard when they say like, you should write 2 pages, you should write 3 pages. My hands doesn't work like that. I can't write 3 pages. When am I an author? I'm not doing that. So just start small and then see where it takes you, because honestly, it's game changing. That is all that I have. If you do watch this video and you start journaling and then your life changes for the better, I'm going to take credit for it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.